Okay.
Because I think it's interesting. I'm curious your story. Where did you grow up, and then how did you get into, obviously you're an entrepreneur now, but what was the path to get here?
Sure. So I am a lifelong Oregonian. I have lived here my entire life, and I grew up in Southern Oregon, went to college in Salem, and moved up to Portland, which was sort of the big city, given my experience after a couple of years after college. So I've been here for a little less than a decade and have been mostly working in the nonprofit sector. I really feel like a community-based person. Like I'm really just deeply tied to the relationships here and the network I have here. I grew up in a town where, I went to the grocery store with my dad, and like, you couldn't spend less than 45 minutes in the store because you would run into so many people that you knew. And I started to feel that in Portland, and knew that this is where I wanted to be. And so the work that I have done to kind of stay here has been actually supporting the community through the nonprofit sector. So I have been working for the last 10 years raising funds for nonprofit organizations, primarily domestic violence organizations.
Wow.
Yeah, so, you get to meet a lot of wonderful people who want to do good work in the community around that, and that has just been really rewarding and also really challenging. So I found myself wanting to take a break and kind of switch gears, and I got the chance to do that, which I'm really grateful for. Manoush Zamarodi, she has the Note to Self podcast. She talks about the power of boredom, and that's sort of where I was. So I took a break, got bored, and then let this idea that I had sort of been thinking about for a couple of years really marinate with me. So